You love it because you love the people, you love the society, and there's no on-off mode in your work.
Passion is not enough. Passion is default. What we are looking for is, besides passion, are the students or are the candidate able to know consciously what they're doing is connecting to the society.
Every single little moment, you might make an observation and that would turn into a great story in the public interest. You would want to do your best and make changes in the world.
Your reporting targets are different. Your reporting methods are also different. You can expect you can use your past successful formula to repeat in your future assignments.
We journalists are no longer a content provider or reporter, but we are news curator. We are also knowledge broker, in the sense that we have to be a good storyteller to distinguish which kind of information is good, which is bad, which is worthy and which is not.
Changes also could be regarded as the essence of journalism, because it is really what journalists have to deal with every day.
Everybody actually talks about the changes and the challenges that the communication industry is facing. But at the same time, if we are still communicating with human beings, I still truly believe in one thing, that we have to understand human beings as human beings.
People is very complicated, and the advertising often is to make people change their attitude or even change their behaviors. So when you found the things that you have done can make people happy or make people sad or just to change people's behavior, it is really amazing.
We have to actually impact upon our audience with really powerful and dynamic ideas that really nailed onto the inside. That hasn't changed.
Many students don't think they're creative when they come into class, but I think my job is to open them.
All we can share, no matter it's the examples or the work that we can share, is history. But what they want to create is the future.
I don't believe advertising or creative can be taught, but it can be inspired because it's in everybody.
How they can monetize their life, their daily life, in order to achieve a better product on their own.
I believe that everybody has the ability to create because they all have their own stories to tell.
I like my students to be open-minded, dare to challenge. Okay, they're not sitting here to listen to someone, who just give them knowledge. This is a mutual process. Okay, I like to share my professional experiences. I would expect that they will have a lot of questions because I have my question too.
All students do have their own great potentials. However, those great potentials need to be nurtured and pushed.
When I entered the industry in the late 1990s, you can make a career out of knowing just one skill and have a very successful and very lucrative career. But nowadays, that is not enough. So the challenges facing the new crop of graduates is the challenge of being multi-skilled, being able to do all these things, be a generalist rather than in 20 years ago where being a specialist is enough for you to survive in the industry.
How open and how willing the students to accept or to adopt or to broaden their horizon is totally in students' hands. So if students don't accept differences or students are not ready for broaden their horizons, then even if we try to provide so many different things, still they don't get it.
If you do journalism, you want to help people to understand the society, to understand the world. If you do PR, you want people to understand your company. If you do advertising, you want people to understand your products. So basically, no matter what kinds of communication you're doing, the ultimate aim is to achieve understanding.
We have to learn about ways of interaction with people who are very different from ourselves. We have to decipher meaning systems, and by that I mean the media, pictures, aesthetics from different parts of the world.
You have to be conscious about what you're doing, and I think that's like very important for any person who like actually lives in the novel world like of the communication, because we all are like a small part of it, and we have to be very thoughtful about any deed we do. So for me, it's just like an education that anybody should have.
We need to sensitize ourselves to these ways of being and relating and acting, and so I guess this is part of what we do here with students to start this process. I think it's a lifelong process.